Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt Stirling here, your fitness transformation coach. And today, what I wanna show you is a great way that you can start off your chest workout, all right? So it might be the opposite or maybe something you've never seen before, but from my experience, when I feel like I'm really saturated and my antagonist muscle groups are really warm and pumped up, that when I go to work the other muscle group, like say my chest today, I feel really good. So what do I mean by that? I mean, kind of pumping up and working all the muscles and activating your support muscles that are not actually going to be working today, right? They're just going to be stabilizing, they're just going to be maybe setting your shoulders in place, and you want them active as you go through this workout, right? So I'm going to show you a little chest warm-up that I do, and it's not actually even warming up my chest really, that's at the end, okay? So I'll show you that one at the end, a special trick that you can do before you go into your chest exercises, okay? But I'll show you that at the end. So what I'm going to do though, when I start off a chest workout today, I'm actually going to have reverse flies as my first exercise, some chin-ups or pull-ups, some laterals, and bicep curls. So none of those muscles are directly being worked today. I'm working my pecs, right? But this is, I'm gonna do a quick little warm-up. I'd normally do a couple rounds, just nothing to tire out the muscles, but to just, just more or less to get them activated, a little pumped up, all right? So I'll go through it. So again, I just wanna wake these guys up, right? So I'll choose a moderate weight. I'm just gonna go through the movement, slow negatives, right, squeeze these guys back, wake everything up. These muscles are going to be really supporting me as I set my shoulders on my pressing movements and my fly movements today. So you notice that in the beginning when you first start working out, at least I do, that my muscles are a little bit jumpy. The nerves are trying to say, hey, wake these guys up. And then as I get going, I get a much better connection within a couple sets, right? So I'm a big believer in doing some warm-up sets and working some of the antagonist muscle groups for safety, and so that you feel like you're pumped, and you feel like the areas are a little saturated with some fluids and blood, right? Okay, one more. So I'm just squeezing really hard. So if you've watched some of my other videos, I just talk about finding the muscle first, right? So then I would go do some pull-ups, okay? So it doesn't have to be a lot. Okay, and then go into some laterals, okay? So I got these guys. So just crank these out. So always think about shoving away from your body. Again, I'm not really trying to tire myself out. I'm just trying to activate these muscles that are not gonna be directly worked today, okay? So 8 to 10 reps. As long as you can really squeeze the muscle, get them activated. Remember, part of this is just for safety so that the other muscles are just woken up. That's it. Okay. That's it for those guys. So I got a good connection with my muscles because I've been working them for many, many years. So if you're a beginner, you might not have that right away. So take your time and just focus on feeling it. So next, I'll just crank out some curls. So I do these guys. Get some blood in my arms. And you'll notice when your biceps are pumped and you go to work chest, and I mean just getting some blood in there, it feels a lot better as you're coming down in your pressing movements. You feel like you got a cushion, okay? So I would do a couple rounds, enough to kind of feel like, okay, my heart rate's up, I got some blood movement through the body, the joints feel a little bit looser, right? Saturated with blood. And then what I like to do is isometrics of the muscle I'm working, a simulation set or two just to move, find the movement pattern and make sure I'm moving properly, and then go, right? So I'll show you this little trick that I like to do before I go to actually do my chest exercise. So you can check it out. It's really simple. And you can do this with almost any muscle group that might be lagging or that you have a hard time feeling. For me, my chest has always been one of those areas. I had an injury when I was younger, when I was 13 in football, and it just doesn't allow me to flex this pec very hard, right? So as a result of that, I gotta be more in tune with it so that the right muscles are working, I prevent injury, I grow bigger pecs, and I have that connection with the muscle, right? So all you're simply gonna do is some isometrics, right? Wake the muscle up, get a mind to muscle connection, and then go, right? So all I have to do is think about adducting my arms together. That's the function of the pec, is to adduct. So squeeze, simply hold 5-6 seconds, right? Just a good contraction. You don't have to squeeze as hard as you can. Just kind of wake it up. Do that 5 or 6 times, right? I'll repeat again. Squeeze. Think about squeezing a pencil between my pecs. Just squeeze it really hard. That's it. Relax. Repeat again. Okay, so again, I squeeze in, squeeze. So I can feel a good strong contraction. You should almost feel like you can almost cramp the muscle. That tells me that, and tells you that, hey, I got a strong connection. So again, I do that 2-3 more times, right? Then I would grab some light dumbbells, go through the movement a few times, as opposed to going right to a heavy weight. But remember this time, by this time, I've done all these other exercises. My opposing muscle groups are kind of ignited and fired up and ready to go. I've done some isometrics for my pecs, and I do a simulation set of the actual press that I'm probably going to be starting off with, and then I go, all right? So this is a great way that you can start off your workout. Work the antagonist muscle groups, get a little pump first, do some isometrics, do a simulation set, and then go, all right? So for safety and for more productivity and a better mind and muscle connection within your workouts, this is a great way to start, right? So anyways, I hope you guys like that. Let me know what you think, like, share, all that kind of stuff. Leave your comments or ask me any of your most pressing questions and I'll try and help you out. But otherwise, check the link. We'll probably leave a little free gift for you guys. I got some nutrition tips and some fat burning tips for you. So check that out if you want. And then otherwise, we'll stay connected and I'll talk to you guys real soon. All right, see you at the next one.